So for our Springtime Surprise Weekend, we have 4 different themes. So we have our 5K that's going to be themed to Cars. The 10K is themed to Monsters, Inc. The half marathon is themed to Toy Story. And then the challenge, which encompasses all 3 races, is going to be themed to Finding Nemo. When we work on the process for assigning themes to each of our races, it's really going back to those partnerships with our merchandise partners, our entertainment partners, wanting to make sure that we can bring those themes to life so that that guest has that fully immersive experience, not only from when they're registering from the race, seeing it in their emails, but then when they come here and actually live that experience. So, you know, having the Cars merchandise, having Cars theming on the 5K course, making sure that that theme can come to life for those runners. So it's actually about an 18 to 24 month process to actually develop a theme for one of the race weekends. So when we go through those processes, we pick that theme. We work with a lot of different franchise partners. So for instance, this weekend is themed to our Pixar pals. So worked with Pixar partners for their input, helping us pick out the correct characters to use and helping us design some of the artwork for that. We've had tremendous growth over these 30 years. So like you mentioned, it did start with the Fab 5 with our marathon weekend with the Mickey Marathon. From then, it's just expanded. We've added the Princess Weekend, where we've had that more female-focused weekend with our princesses. The Springtime Surprise Weekend allows us to really expand the entire the Disney catalog of themes and franchises. So for this weekend, it's Pixar Pals. Last year, it was a throwback to old races we used to do. So our Tower of Terror 10 miler came back. So we've been able to work with a lot of great partners across the company as we do our theming and our development. So the merchandise experience for our runners is a very unique experience. So not only do they have the opportunity to buy merchandise here at the event, they can actually pre-purchase merchandise after they register for the event. So if there's a certain item they want, they really want that Spirit jersey, they can actually buy it before the race weekend and ensure they're going to get it and pick it up here at the merchandise shop. Once they do get here on the first day, we have the virtual queue available. So starting at 8:30 a.m. on Thursday morning, the guests can go to the My Disney Experience, sign up for the virtual queue, and then they'll get a callback time. And then once they're in here, they'll have the whole merchandise shop. We've had a lot of really popular items. We have the Loungefly backpacks, the Spirit jerseys are really popular, the athletic running jackets, and then fan favorites are just always going to be the magnets we have and the trading pins. Today in 1994, when we had the first marathon, that medal was a circle silver medal on just a plain green and white ribbon. And for about the first five or so years, it was a very similar iteration of that. And then we had the 5th anniversary. They added Mickey ears to the medal. And then from there, it kind of progressed. The medals got more unique and comprehensive every year. As we continued to add more races, they got even more dynamic. As the technologies evolved, we have medals that spin, we have medals that light up. I'm really excited about the Summer Series medal that's about to be previewed tomorrow. That has a magnet on it, so the guests can actually take off the magnet and keep that at their office, on their whiteboard, on their fridge, and then still have the design of the medal so they can hang it on their medal rack, so they can have that experience in 2 different places. So the medals just continue to evolve and get more exciting every year. The best thing for me, because I do work on designing those medals, is seeing the runners when they cross the finish line and that moment when they realize that they've completed whatever goal they set out to accomplish, and just seeing that, just such excitement. Like, people either break down in tears, they're just so excited as they come through, and then when they get rewarded with that medal and just seeing how excited they are, knowing that I had a small part in that, is pretty great.